YouTube Zodiacs, what's good? It's your boy Gemini Gamer 1990 back with another video. Sorry about the wind. I'm outside, nice sunny day, but let's dive into some football. NFL football week 2 recap. So we'll go over the scores real quick of the teams that played this week, and I must say the season is young. We only 2 weeks in, but there's been a lot of surprises, a lot of surprising rookies that came out of nowhere. A lot of surprising teams, you know, Dallas, New York, this Hakeem Hunt kid from Kansas City. So, hey, let's dive in and see what we got here for week 2, though. So, starting off, we have Houston versus Cincinnati. Houston won 13-9. A little recap on this game here. I'm going to have to say Deshaun Watson, my Clemson Tigers, by the way. I'm very proud of him. Obviously, I've been a fan of Clemson for a long time. Houston Texans are one of my favorite NFL teams. I like having Hopkins there as well. DeAndre Hopkins is an elite receiver. So I'm glad to see Houston get the dub. You have Cleveland versus Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore took the win 24-10. Terrell Suggs is still doing his thing out there in Baltimore. Flacco was flinging that ball around. Moving on, we have Arizona 16, Indianapolis 13. I don't know what the hell is going on in Indianapolis. I mean, Andrew Luck is always injured for one. For two, you traded for Jacoby Brissett, which I don't know why the Patriots gave up that trade, but they did. So nevertheless, they had, what was his name, Scott Tolzien as the backup to Andrew Luck. I really don't know what's going on there. I feel like I don't know what's going on there, to be honest, but Arizona got the lead. The boy Tyrann Mathieu got an interception. I believe he got the interception in overtime, if I'm not mistaken. So good pick off for him as a all-pro free safety. Tennessee versus Jacksonville. Shout out, even though they took the loss, Tennessee won 37-16. But Jacksonville has one hell of a running back in Leonard Fournette. So I'm very glad that they drafted him. That team needs a lot of help. As soon as they get rid of Blake Bortles and maybe sign Tim Tebow, or Colin Kaepernick, yeah, right. You know, they'll be better. They need a quarterback, man. Blake Bortles is like a middle schooler stuck in an adult's body, man. What's wrong with this dude, man? Like, I don't know. And then we have Philadelphia Eagles versus Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I'm always looking forward to this game because of the whole Andy Reid connection. So I'm always looking forward to this game here. Kansas City did end up winning 27-20. I think Wentz is an excellent quarterback for Philadelphia, but Doug Peterson's play calling is real questionable, to say the least. Real questionable. Andy Reid got the win. And like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, Hakeem Hunt, who is this dude? You talk about the weapons that Kansas City has. Hakeem Hunt, he's coming out of nowhere. Tyron Hill is fast as blazing crap. Like, probably the only person faster than Tyreek Hill in the whole NFL is probably John Ross of the Cincinnati Bengals. Both of them is blazing fast. Derrick Henry is out for the whole year, so you know, who knows how it's going to work on the defensive side of the ball. Kansas City does have the #1 tight end in the league in Kels, so I think they're going to do big things. And by the way, Alex Smith is playing his lights off because he know the kid behind him, Patrick Mahomes, can fling that thing around. So he gonna make sure he gonna make sure that he do what he need to do. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure he do what he need to do. Now, next game we have New England Patriots versus New Orleans Saints. New England won 36-20. Tom Brady, we all know what they're going to do. There's really nothing much needs to be said. Anybody on that team can get traded except for Brady. Gronk is always hurt. James White is looking really good. New Orleans, I'm about to send out an Amber Alert, an APB for AP, Adrian Peterson. I don't know why you picked that team to go to. For one, with that team, you're not going to make the playoffs. That's number one. Number two, I could see if you was younger, like 25, 26, even 27, getting a big contract. Hey, we got something we could build. But you 33, 32. You need to go somewhere like the Giants. Okay? The Giants, Seattle. Somewhere that can use you as a feature back, as the main back. okay? The only time you missing snaps is when you gassed. You can't breathe. You need some Gatorade on the sideline, AP. What are you doing, AP? You know what I'm saying? Adrian Peterson, what you doing? Drew Brees is flinging the ball around as a pass-first offense. I want Adrian Peterson to get the hell out of there ASAP. I'm just saying. Now we move on to Minnesota. Adrian Peterson's old team. They lost 9-26 to Pittsburgh. This is Pittsburgh Steelers' first time ever having Martavius Bryant, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, Big Ben Roethlisberger. On the defensive side of the ball, you have J.J. Watt's little brother, T.J. Watt, who's a freaking beast. You have Ryan Shazier, who's a beast. They traded for Joe Hayden, who's a beast. Then you still have the old man himself, who's benching like 1,000 goddamn Tyrannosaurus Rex, James Harrison. He's a beast. You know what I'm saying? And moving on, Chicago 7. Oh, and before we move on to the next one, Pittsburgh Steelers in the AFC. If it's not Oakland, please, one of you two knock off. Please, please, please. Either Houston, Oakland, or Pittsburgh. Do not, I beg of you, do not let Tom Brady make it to another Super Bowl. Please. Please. I mean, in the back then, it was always up to Ray Lewis and the Ravens, or freaking, dang, what's his name? Or freaking Peyton Manning to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we move on. We have Chicago Bears versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Chicago lost 7-29. Jameis Winston is doing his thing out there, connecting a lot with Mike Evans. Haven't seen too much from Deshaun Jackson so far. But hey, the season's young, only week 2. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he can connect with Jackson. Miami versus Los Angeles Chargers. Miami won 19-17. I'm not a big fan of Jay Cutler, but one thing I will say is this. Jay Cutler is doing a hell of a job, a better job than freaking Ryan Tannehill is. So y'all might want to consider keeping Jay Cutler around until he retires. Give him a good, 2 to 4 year contract. Trade Ryan Tannehill fast as you can, or keep him for a backup. But he cannot be your starter. He messes up too much. You have an all-pro running back in Joseph Adai. Jarvis Landry is doing his thing. On the defensive side, Cameron Wake and Dominic Sue. What's the new name? Jones is strong safety. Keep doing what y'all doing. And Chargers, get it together, dude. Like, seriously, get it together. New York Jets, they tanking for New York Jets is tanking for they taking for college mascots. They taking for Lee Corso. They taking for Stephen A. Smith. They taking for Shannon Sharp. They taking for anybody who willing to come play quarterback. That's what they taking for. They lost 45-0, and for that punk of a player on the Jets, for you to get mad at Marshawn Lynch for celebrating in the end zone, for celebrating because they running up the score. If you want to stop somebody from running up the score, you know what you gotta do? Stop them from scoring the dang ball. Grow up here. Grow up here. How about that? Dallas lost 17-42 to Denver. Denver's defense ain't no joke. It really ain't. However, Dallas, I was very surprised that they lost because they do have a full arsenal on the offensive side of the ball. However, if you stop Zeke, you pretty much stop Dallas. So I'm pretty sure they'll get it together moving forward. Washington 27-20 against the Rams. Washington, don't really have too much to say about them. Los Angeles Rams, I think they're doing a lot better. The curse was not the Rams, it was Jim Fisher. Do not hire him ever again as the head coach. It was Jim Fisher. He was the problem, not the team. San Francisco 49ers, they lost 9-12 against Seattle. Seattle's defense is unprecedented. They gotta get Russell Wilson offensive line though. I mean, dear God, they can't run the ball. The offensive line can't block the ball. It's crazy. Green Bay versus Atlanta, they lost 23-34. Atlanta came out with the win. Atlanta, it really ain't no joke. They trying to get back to the Super Bowl. They have all sorts of weapons all over the field, from the running back position, wide receiver position, defense. Have an excellent coach, excellent offensive coordinator. Everything that they're doing in Atlanta, I don't see why they wouldn't make it back to the Super Bowl, barring injury or something of that nature. Lastly, we have Detroit at 24-10. Detroit beat the New York Giants. I didn't really expect too much, although Beckham Jr. came back from injury. I think the New York Giants really could use they really trade for him, get him out of that curse of a voodoo New Orleans Saints place, get him out of there quick. Detroit, Matthew Stafford is trying to play up to that contract. I think is irrelevant. I don't think he's going to live up to the contract personally. But one thing I will say is Stafford is playing a lot better now that he no longer has Calvin Johnson, aka Megatron, to feed the ball to. So that's something to look forward to. Division leaders: Detroit Lions, Atlanta Falcons, Seattle Seahawks, Philadelphia Eagles, Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins are leading. Pittsburgh Steelers is tied for first place in the AFC North against the Baltimore Ravens. Tennessee Titans are winning the AFC South. Denver Broncos and Kansas City Chiefs and Oakland Raiders are all tied for first place in the AFC West. And last but not least, we have the stats. Tom Brady, of course, boo, is winning in the passing yards for the season, 714. Kareem Hunt, 229, NFL leading rusher. And check this out, Dalvin Cook, Adrian Peterson's replacement, is number 3 with 191. Leonard Fournette, 140. So that's crazy. The rookies are really doing their thing. Antonio Brown is 244 receiving yards for the season, not bad. Jatavius Brown, 26 tackles for the Chargers. I mean, you can tackle but can't score, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Calais Campbell, Jacksonville, also has 4 sacks leading the league, along with DeMarcus Lawrence for Dallas with 4. Brandon Carr leads the league in interceptions for Baltimore, along with his fellow Baltimore Darius Webb, which is crazy because Brandon Carr was playing with Dallas last year, and hey, they could have used that help. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, but let me know what you guys think about week 2 of the NFL season. My prediction is gonna end up being either the Atlanta Falcons or Seattle Seahawks for the NFC side. And the AFC, I'm gonna say Pittsburgh Steelers or sadly the New England Patriots. If I could end up getting a Seattle Seahawks versus Pittsburgh, that'd be one hell of a matchup, and that's something I think everybody will look forward to. If you guys want a chance to enter the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hashtag Zodiac Gang, that's CODIAC gang. Boy, it's blowing wind crazy up in here, and we'll go ahead and pick 2 lucky winners for the giveaway. Paper almost flew away. To pick 2 lucky winners for the giveaway. It's your boy Gemini Gamer 1990. I will be back with a week 3 preview tomorrow. It's your boy Gemini Gamer 1990. God bless. Get it?